Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Boston Celtics. Now Atlanta's starting five, and it's Rollins in at the center position. Johnson on the wing. Inside, Parrish lays it up and banks it in.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Here's Whitman. On the wing, Rivers. Here's Willis. It's rebounded by McHale.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Driving to the basket. Bird, that's good.
Good for about one per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Here's Rivers. And just about a minute into this first quarter. To the right side. Wilkins, pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Takes the three. And he can't get that one. And here are the Celtics. Bird passes to Ainge. Here's Bird. There's the block. And he gets it back. Parrish. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Parrish has got his second basket of the game.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Rivers, the pass to Rollins. Here's Wilkins. Drills it from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Back to Johnson. Here's Ainge. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Boy, what a quick shot by Ainge. He gets the ball and doesn't waste any time knocking it down.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Whitman, to the middle. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And they pick up 2.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Hawks trail by 7. Rivers, the pass to Rollins. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Rivers, covered by Johnson. Offensive board. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Rivers. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Bird. Wilkins with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Whitman passes to Wilkins. Here's Whitman. Still no points. Pass to Willis. Parrish with a rebound. Celtics lead by 7. Here's Bird. Outside Johnson. Bird passes to Parrish. Here's Bird from the high post. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Ainge. McHale, pass to Bird. Soft touch off the glass. Bird's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Boston leading by 9. Here's Ainge. Pass to Bird. Here's Parrish. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Whitman. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Johnson passes to Bird. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Atlanta. Rollins has got 4 rebounds now. Hawks trail by 9. Here's Webb. And rejected.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Back to Johnson. And he makes it on the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Hawks call time here. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Carr. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Seasting. The rebound by Koncak.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Webb. Yet to see a basket. They need this. Boston with a rebound. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Seasting. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Koncak. Here's Webb. Outside Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Atlanta misses again.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Vincent passes to McHale. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 13. Right wing. Here's Webb. Ooh, poked away. From down in the low post, it goes. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Vincent outside. Pass to Wedman. That shot, no good. Hawks trail by 11. Here's Livingston. Outside Davis. Here's Koncak. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Davis, and it's Livingston in at small forward. Pass to Webb. Here's Davis. Takes it inside, and they get it back. 3 on the clock. Tries again. The shot by Webb, no good. Celtics lead by 11. Wedman, the pass to Bird. Rebounded by the Hawks. Livingston's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Hawks, John Contact, 1 shot.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Seasting. No points so far. Pass to Wedman. Shoots over Davis. And the 17-footer goes down. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Willis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Boston leading by 10. Pass to Wedman. Back to Vincent. There's the screen. Here's an 8-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Livingston passes to Willis. Outside Davis. Pass to Concact. Here's Webb. The shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bird's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Boston now. Here's Seasting. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hawks trail by 12. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Hawks making a switch here. On defense, the Celtics. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rollins. Parrish with a rebound. Celtics lead by 12. Here's Wedman. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Webb. Pass to Wilkins. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Johnson. Here's Bird. 6 to shoot. Livingston grabs the miss. Livingston's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Webb. Here's Wilkins. He's got 5. Knocked away. Now Johnson. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Rollins. Rollins has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Webb, covered by Johnson. Carr. It's deflected and out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics lead by 12. Here's Ainge.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalties.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Ainge. Here's Bird. To the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. McHale no good. Hawks trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Parrish. Here's Wedman. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Rivers. No made baskets yet. With the fadeaway. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Pass to McHale. And here's Johnson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. Hawks trail by 14. Here's Whitman.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Rivers, the pass to Whitman. Pulls up. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Boston leading by 14. To the middle.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
Team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Collins, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Rivers. He's scoreless. Pass to Wilkins. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with the defensive effort. And here's Boston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Ainge can't hit. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Rivers, good. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Ainge. Pass to Johnson. Oh, from deep. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Hawks trail by 13. On the wing, Rivers. Covered by Johnson. Rivers' shot is off. Rivers has gone 1 of 5 from the field. Collins right side.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. Henderson, he's checked in for Boston. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's a 14-point game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Dominique Wilkins, so dynamic and pretty cut up, too. He's excellent at scoring through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 12 seconds left in the second. Outside Johnson. Here's the pick. Pass to McHale. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Ainge. They've got Johnson, and it's McHale in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Bird, uncovered. Chalk up 2 there. Bird's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
For the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Rivers, the pass to Wilkins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Boston now. Here's Ainge. Pass to Parrish. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Here's Rivers. Here's Livingston. Pass to Whitman. Here's Wilkins. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, the respect Johnson's teammates have for him is obvious. They trust his decision-making and follow his lead.
It's his first trip to the line. And he sinks the second. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Whitman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Celtics foul. Danny Ainge. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Boston, number 12, Jerry Seasting.
Here's Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Parrish with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Seasting. Out to the right wing. Here's Bird. They get the rebound. He shoots again. Parrish. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Wilkins. Here's Livingston. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Livingston's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I think Livingston is all about the effort plays. I mean, grabbing rebounds, putting it right back up. Excellent work.
Bird passes to Seasting. Here's Parrish. He's got 9. Again, the miss by Boston. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Rivers. And he lobs it up.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Outside Johnson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Yep, that one goes. Bird's got 8.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Wilkins, following the bucket by Boston. And it's Bird with a rebound. Celtics lead by 13. Here's Johnson. Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Willis. No points yet. Tipped away. And they're on the break. Here's Bird. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Willis. And the baseline jumper goes down. Willis has gotten his first points in this one.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Here's Seasting to the paint. Here's Parrish. The rebound by Atlanta. Livingston's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Whitman, covered by Johnson. Rivers, the pass to Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Boston with a rebound. And here's Johnson. He's got 9. No good with the elbow jumper. Hawks trail by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. McHale, no good. McHale's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Rivers. Over Johnson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Boston leading by 15. Pass to Parrish. And he drops it in from the low post. Parrish has got 5 points now in the quarter.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Rivers. Here's Webb. Pass to Rivers. From deep three-point land. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Bird, that's good.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Webb. Pass to Willis. Blocked! Here's Seasting. Here's Bird. Out to the right wing. Here's McHale. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Rivers. Atlanta again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Rivers, the pass to Livingston. Here's Webb. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Seasting. Still without a bucket. Shot's good by McHale.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
With 1 on the clock. No good there. And so it's Boston sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer sounds. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. We've got Davis, and it's Koncak in at the 5. Pass to Livingston. Here's Webb. 5 to shoot. Here's Carr. Wedman pulls it in. Celtics lead by 21. Here's Vincent. The rebound by Koncak. Koncak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Livingston. Here's Carr. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Seasting. Wedman, the pass to Walton. Vincent outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Hawks making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Number 91, Michael Davis.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Down low. And Davis slams it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Bird missing. Hawks trail by 19. Davis, the pass to Davis. Here's Carr. And Walton pulls it down. Vincent outside. The shot, no good. And Davis has got the ball here for Atlanta. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Webb. The rebound, Celtics. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Seasting passes to Bird. Tries it from 16, and it's in there. Bird's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down, textbook style.
Shakes him, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
At the line for the Hawks, Scott Webb, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The rebound by Koncak. Hawks trail by 19. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Webb.
Boston foul call. Dennis Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, number 44, Scott Hastings.
Outside Davis. Here's Webb. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
No hesitation from Wilkins. The edge he brings on offense is really what makes him lethal.
Outside Johnson. Shoots it from the high post. No. He's now 4 for 8 shooting. Hawks trail by 17. Davis with it. Vincent picks him up.
Boy, nice setup with the pass, and Wilkins bounces up knowing just what to do with it.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Up top, Johnson. Inside. Stolen. Bird. And yep, it's good. Bird's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Webb. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Carr. Here's Webb. Plenty of space. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Boy, so far Wilkins has just been going off, finding plenty of ways to outwork the defense and get his points.
Timeout called, Celtics.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by Boston. Here's Willis. Back to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by the Celtics. Parrish has got 9 rebounds now. Right side Johnson to the paint. Ames, the pass to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. Hawks trail by 17. On the take. Here's Wilkins. Uses the glass to finish the layups.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Pass to Parrish. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Rivers. Here's Wilkins.
Yeah, with the mad monster hops, leaving no doubts. Dominique Wilkins, dynamic at the rim.
Celtics lead by 14. Pass to Bird. Outside Johnson. Here's McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Wilkins, following the bucket by the Celtics. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bird. Here's Ainge. Lets it fly. They get it again. Tries again. Here's Parrish. And there's the rejection.
Hey, anytime Rollins is around, your shot is in jeopardy of being denied. Excellent timing, and he's got that great reach, too.
Here's Rivers. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Wilkins can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Rollins. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 16. Here's Whitman. It's tipped. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bird. 16 feet out. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Bird can get you points in just about any situation. Scores at all 3 levels, and he's determined as a scorer.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Willis. To end the drought. Wilkins, good.
Dominique Wilkins.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.